Like, comment, and subscribe.
Our inheritance is turned to strangers, and our houses to aliens. We are orphans and fatherless. Our mothers are as widows. We are drunk in our water for money, and our wood is sold unto us. Our necks are under persecution. We labor and have no rest. We have given our hand to the Masrayan and to the Assyrian to be satisfied with bread. Our fathers have sinned and are not, and we are born their iniquity.
All right, Mashpaka. Last time I came on here, I wasn't able to read this information. So in this pre-recording, I'm going to go ahead and read the information. I'm going to go ahead and read a lot of this article about Blumenbach. Let me go ahead and pull it up for you. Okay, so there we go. There go Blumenbach. And let's go ahead and begin reading. As you can see, Johann Friedrich Blumenbach, 11 May 1752, 22 January 1840, he died, was a German physician, naturalist, psychologist, anthropologist. He is considered to be a main founder of zoology and anthropology as comparative scientific disciplines. He has been called the founder of racial classifications. He was of the first explorer to explore the study of the human being as an aspect of natural history. Let me stop right there. He is not the first to study Adam, okay? I have a book that we all are aware of, and it's called the Bible in English, which means book. And it's all par scrolls. But anyway, let me go on into this because the Bible is older than him. But anyway, natural history, his teachings in comparative anatomy were applied to his classification of human races, of which he claimed there were 5: Caucasian, Mongoloid, Malayan, Ethiopian, and American. So you see how a person during the 1752 classified people as of the human race. And did you know that the Negro that was put into slavery was not classified as human? So when you look at this right here, they classified, and it says that Ham is the progenitor of the dark races, not the Negro. All right? And during the time of slavery, 1752, Ethiopian was what was Africa was called. But the Negro, as according to Zondervan Bible Dictionary, is not from Ham. And they taught that the Negro is from the monkey. But in his study, he said the Caucasian come from monkey. I guess they come from white monkeys. Mongolian, Malayan, and Ethiopian, and American. You see what they did right there? That would erase You had a history. Do it say anything about a Negro? No. But some will argue and say Ethiopian. He was a member of what modern historians call the Göttingen School of History. He is considered a pivotal figure in the development of physical anthropology. Blumenbach's peer considered him as one of the greatest theories of his day. And he was a mentor influence on many of the next generation of German biologists, including Alexander von Humboldt. Now, when you look at this word right here, German, and a bar, that word means Ashkenaz. Ashkenaz is a son of Japheth, Japhet. All right, so that was Germany. Early life education, but let's go over here real quick. It says Johann Friedrich Blumenbach. That's him. You see the skulls because they was using people's skulls to study this. Engraven by Ludwig Emily Grimm, somebody that studied the Negro skull, said that the Negro skull was the same skulls in the same form and everything. That was the people that was in slavery in ancient Kemet. And we know that Kemet means Egypt. All right. Who was the slaves in the Bible in Egypt? Let you sit with that. 11 May 1752, Gotha, Saxe, Gotha, Altenburg. See that word iceberg? You see it say German, Ashkenaz. All right. See it say German, Ashkenaz. That's who he is. Gothic Kingdom of Hanover, University of Jena, University of Göttingen, known for comparative anatomy, work cited in scientific racism, excuse me, field of study, psychology, scientific career. How can you put a people as a common noun and not a proper noun, and it fly over everybody's head? A color is a common noun. It is something that describes something, but a proper noun comes from a person. All right. So if I say Yakanan, that's a proper noun. But if I say what color he was, Khawam or Shakar, black or brown, that is a common noun. Okay, but that's not, even if I say that that's his nationality, no, that is his class. All right, but during his days, this race class system was not established because they was under the Iron Kingdom. We're under the Iron and Clay Kingdom. So classism has been established in the Iron and Clay Kingdom, where people trust in their flesh. It says institutions, that's where he went to, the college, doctoral advisor, Christian Wilm Butner. All right. Other academic advisors, Ernest Gottfried Baldinger, Kristen Gottlob, Hiene, I don't know. Doctoral students, Johann Hendrik Frederick Link, Frederick, okay, so you see all this information here. And this is this Blumenbach guy. So as you can see, I was not making up about somebody that didn't exist. This is the real this is the information on him, and I'll make sure to leave this right here underneath the video so you can go ahead and cop that as well. and do you some study and introduce yourself to the mindset, because in order for you to study history, you have to be honest about the mindset of the people during those days. That's how you study history accurately. Not like what they do in America, how they try to rewrite history and then say that we're doing accurate study and calling other people dumb or reverse and this and that and the other, because they're keeping it real as they can keep it. But anyway, early life and education. I'm going to read a little bit of this and then I'm going to log off of here. Blumenbach was born at his family house in Gotha. His father was Heinrich Blumenbach, a local school headmaster. His mother was Charlotte Eleanor Hedwig Budius. He was born into a well-connected family of academics. Blumenbach was educated at the illustrious Gymnasium in Gotha before studying medicine, first at Jena and then at Göttingen. He was recognized as a prodigy by the age 16 in 1768. He graduated from the later in 1775 with his MD thesis, De Generis Humani Varietate Natava, on the natural variety of mankind, University of Göttingen, which was first published in 1775, then reissued with changes to the title page in 1776. It is considered one of the most influential works in the development of subsequent. So I'm going to leave it off right here, fam. I'm going to ask you, this is the studies that Europeans had during the time of slavery. And if we be honest with ourselves, we will understand the mindset of the people who are enslaving people during those days. I want to say Shalom. Hope that you understand what the word of Yah says more clearly, that we're going to be in captivity in the last days. This right here is not a vacation, but we're actually on punishment until he return. Not that Yah is saying that they doing what he want them to do, but he allowing them to do what they do. Know the difference, because he says that they took it too far. Shalom Mashbakah.